Mark Hilliard, president of the Indiana County Chamber of Commerce, joining us. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Wonderful. It's good to see you again, actually in the studio.
Yeah, it's nice to be back here.
All right, so let's talk about some things. Number one, you've got actually an event to tell us about.
Yeah, that's the main thing I wanted to go over. We have a Valentine's Day couch shopping event that's going on this afternoon at 3 o'clock. It's online, and we haven't been able to do a whole lot of events recently, and any ones that we have been able to do have mostly been virtual. So we wanted to do something to try to help out some of the local businesses and folks that may not have been getting enough foot traffic over the past few months. But Valentine's Day is coming up in less than a week, and we wanted to make sure we're able to help these businesses showcase what they have. So we're going to do an online event. It's kind of a QVC style of event where we're going to have each business kind of showcase some of their items that they have to offer. Some will have special offers that will be available only for today. Some will have offers that will be available through Valentine's Day. But it's really cool because they each have there's some really unique items here. And the big thing is if you're looking for something for your significant other, for her or for him, there are some things for guys too. There are a lot of great businesses that are going to showcase some things and some things you might not think about. And really, sometimes as opposed to going with traditional, there are some really unique items I think that people are going to be showcasing. And if anything, it gives you a chance to kind of sit back, put your feet up, and shop without having to leave your the comfort of your own home or your office at work, and at the same time support our local businesses who could use the boost right now.
Is anybody selling us an actual couch?
No, you know what? We do have a couple of the businesses do offer some like furniture items, but no couches.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does it work? What's going to happen?
So what we'd like you to do is tune in to Indiana County Chamber of Commerce's Facebook page. It's beginning at 3 o'clock this afternoon, or you can go on to the Indiana County Shop Local Facebook group, and we're going to do it live beginning at 3 o'clock. So if you tune in at 3 o'clock, you'll see it live where I'll introduce each business, and they'll take it away from there and kind of walk around their store or show some of their items that they have to offer, let you know some of the specials that they may have. So if you like something and they are offering a special for today only, you'd have to contact them and say, hey, I want that, and you'll be able to get that special offer. Most of them have offers though that will last through Valentine's Day. So if you're not able to tune in today at 3 o'clock live, you can go back on either one of either the Shop Local Group Facebook page or the Chamber's Facebook page and watch it later on. And it won't be live, but you'll still be able to see all the videos, and you'll still be able to see all the businesses kind of talking about their items. So it's all virtual. It will be live this afternoon, but then after it's over with, probably about 4 or 4:30, then you can still go back and watch the video again and be able to look at fast forward through the items that you want. But I'd recommend you watch each one of them because they each have something unique to offer.
Yeah, okay. How many businesses involved?
I think we have 6 different businesses involved, and we have some restaurants as well. And the restaurants are kind of going in between some of the businesses, just briefly talking about what they have as far as specials this weekend and encouraging you to make reservations. But we have everything from florists, jewelers to retail, anything you can think of, and some things you probably haven't thought of that we have to offer. So if you're like me and you don't want to always go with you have no idea what to get your significant other, and you're trying to think of some different ideas to maybe surprise them, this is a great way to do it. And the most important thing is, even though you're doing it and you're helping to trying to find something special for Valentine's Day, you're also supporting our local businesses, and it's a great way to do it. And they have some, like I said, some unique things, but also some traditional items, and a lot of great specials. That's the most important thing. There's a lot of great specials, so you'll get a deal for tuning in today.
There you go. That's a good plan. So starting at 3 o'clock.
It starts at 3 o'clock live, and again, it's on Facebook. You can go to the Chamber's Facebook page or the Shop Local Group's Facebook page, and you'll be able to see it live. We have a little bit of country, 700 shop, Luxembourg's, Flower Boutique, We have Romeo's, C.H. Fields, Luigi's, Indiana Cigar Club, which is something for the guys. Well, I don't want to stereotype, maybe guys or girls, but also Flower Gallery, Balloons of Indiana. So we've got a good bit of a variety there from some of the businesses.
Yeah, you do, and it gives also people an idea about the shop local page too that they need to know about because this is something that was developed very early in the pandemic and it's taken off, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've got thousands of people who have joined that group. And we've opened that up to everybody, whether you're a chamber member or not. But really, it's nice for us. We've kind of created that group, and we've created it to be a group that businesses can go on their own and just post about their business. It's kind of a way to showcase their business a little bit. We do nothing but moderate the site, so people kind of take the content is provided by the businesses who post about the items that they have, and it's been going strong. We get tons of posts every day on that from different businesses, and we encourage more people to join. It's a great way to support local, but see what all these businesses have to offer, and it's for the businesses. It's a way to kind of advertise themselves, and to be able to do it for thousands of people who kind of go on that page on a daily basis.
Somebody who didn't catch the name of it again, give that name again.
The Shop Local group is Indiana County Shop Local. So if you go on Facebook, just search for Indiana County Shop Local and join that group. But also the event tonight is Valentine's Day Couch Shopping, and that'll be on the Shop Local Facebook page and the Chamber's Facebook page.
Okay, and it's from 3 o'clock until what time?
It's 3 o'clock, roughly 4 o'clock. Like I said, it's live, so it can vary a little bit, but I'd say 4:30 would be a good time. We don't want it to go much longer than 90 minutes, but I think it's probably going to stay closer to about an hour.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Chamber of Commerce, of course, involved in that and in many, many other initiatives, especially during this pandemic. As long as I have you here. Your regular appearances next week, we'll talk about budgets and issues from the state and the various other things. But just, in general, as we've gone through this pandemic and Chamber of Commerce has been so involved in many, many different aspects of keeping businesses up. There have been some really good programs that have come, including Paycheck Protection. And I know that there are a lot of Indiana County businesses that have taken advantage of it.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of businesses that have looked to take advantage of a lot of the programs that have been out there. So the PPP is still out there. I think March 31st is the deadline. If you haven't been able to get involved, it's great for businesses and organizations. I believe that 501c6 organizations are able to take part in this one, which they weren't the last time. But also the Indiana County Revolving Loan Fund, I also want to make a note of that too. So that's a great program that is available if you're looking for a loan. And I know a couple businesses have already taken advantage of that, but the County Office of Planning and Development is handling that. And, if you've already taken advantage of the PPP and you're looking for a little bit of help with some other finances, contact the County Office to make sure you take advantage of that. There is funding available to help get you through this, but we're hoping we're kind of on the other side of it now. At least that's what we're seeing, and continuing to make progress towards getting back to some sense of normalcy with these businesses.
Trying to find those things out. As this year progresses, of course, there are some things that we normally get to, typical things like the Business Hall of Fame and other things that I'm sure that we'll visit about next week or at another time. But those things, just because they're affected by the pandemic, doesn't mean that we should forget about them.
No. A lot of those things we're still planning on doing. We had to postpone some things last year. This year we're looking to get back to normal with some of those events. And at this present time, we're still holding on to doing some of those. Some things like we did the State of the County address last year, and we're trying to in the early stages of planning that for April. But that will likely be a virtual event, similar to what we did with Candidates Night. So we're trying to do some virtual events, but we're hoping by the time the summer rolls around and we're looking at May and June that we would be able to start doing safely and having people feel confident to be able to attend some events like the Hall of Fame. So fingers crossed, we're hoping we can still do that. But if not, we do feel very confident that by the second half of the year, we'll be able to start to roll out some of those events and business after hours and some of those other networking opportunities and kind of get back to being in person and seeing people again face to face, because I think a lot of people are anxious to do that.
Yeah, I have a feeling that when the weather finally turns good again, it's going to be a whole different atmosphere.
I agree with that. Yeah. Can't wait.
Terrific stuff is coming. It's a little bit down the road, but not nearly as far away as it once was, and we want to watch as all of those things unfold. I know that you've been impressed with the way that folks are making their way through this, because people get hit from all sides by this pandemic, and they're really working hard, keep their chins up and to keep rolling. The vaccination efforts that IRMC's put on down at the Cavalci complex, and the various issues having to do with that, they could only go as fast as the state provides them vaccine. Yeah. And it's pretty impressive, isn't it?
IRMC is doing a great job, and I know some people have been frustrated by the rollout of the vaccine. That has nothing to do with IRMC. They've been doing a fantastic job, and there are so many unsung heroes throughout the entire process, but I've been so impressed with the resiliency of so many people, business owners and other community leaders, and some people who have just been struggling, losing a job or having to get furloughed. But this county is very resilient. The state's resilient, but this county in particular, and I've been very impressed with the way people have responded to this. I know things always sometimes look, bad when you hear of a business closing or someone still not reopening up, but I can promise you we haven't been hit nearly as hard as some of the areas throughout the state, and I really credit the people here, those who are supporting our businesses and those who are running those businesses, and those who are trying to find support, from a county level or funding levels for these businesses. So we have great people here, and we have a great support system, and we're going to get through it.
There you go. All right, one more time. This afternoon starting at 3 o'clock.
Valentine's Day couch shopping event, Indiana County Chamber of Commerce Facebook page and the Indiana County Shop Local Facebook group. It'll be live, so tune in.
There you go. Lots of good things. Mark Hilliard, thanks so much for coming in and spending some time with us.
Thank you.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 11 FM and AM 11.